It's the 10th day of anime and I decided to talk about Neo Genesis Evangelion. Neo Genesis Evangelion is an anime that people have said it's a masterpiece, cult classic, and sometimes even both. But based on the title of the video, you can tell I don't agree with this. I grew up watching anime on television like most of us did, but somehow I was able to avoid Evangelion's existence completely. And I'm not even sure how this happened, when I know that I was already watching other anime on Cartoon Network at that time, and Evangelion was being broadcasted on that same channel. So I didn't even know about it until high school. That's when I first heard about it from a friend. My friend at that time constantly told me that it was a really good show, but I didn't give it a chance since this friend of mine had bad taste in anime. But he wore me down and I finally gave it a chance. I watched the first 3 episodes and hated it. I was gonna drop Evangelion, but this friend of mine had told me ahead of time that if I couldn't get into the show by episode 12, I should drop it. So I thought, oh, maybe this is one of those shows that takes a good amount of episodes to get good. And I did this until episode 9. That's when I dropped the show. So now that my personal connection with the story is out of the way, it's time to talk about why I dislike Neo Genesis Evangelion. I actually have one really big issue with the show. All of the other problems I have with the show are so minuscule compared to Shinji. Shinji's character, ethics, motivation, and his voice are what I dislike about him. From watching the few episodes that I've watched, I can't relate to Shinji. Like, I sort of understand his point of view, but at the same time, I can't. He's an anomaly that I can't even like. I know he's supposed to be a broken, depressed teenager, but he's unlikable. Shinji should have been a side character that barely got any screen time. As a main character, he's primarily what caused me to hate the show. But then again, I don't really care for most of the cast, so I don't even know if that would have made much of a difference. My thoughts may be disliked and controversial, but I really feel this way. Shinji is one of my most hated characters ever. If you ever want to discuss my dislike for Shinji, leave it in the comments. Anyways, that's all for today. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I really didn't know how to get my thoughts across. I really should get a script writer. That way I can get my thoughts across in the best way possible instead of being all over the place.